What's up, Juju Gang? Let's talk Tesla earnings. Okay, there's a lot to talk about here. The Cole's notes I'll try to give you, but I'll try to give you my take as to why I disagree with Elon on, and honestly, probably the majority of you listening about what's to come next for Tesla. Um, and I'll get to my take here in a second. But the Cole's notes for the earnings: Tesla down, first of all, 11% post earnings day. It's not unheard of. Let's be honest. Most Tesla post earning days are red. Last quarter was kind of an anomaly, or was it the quarter before? That's how much of an anomaly it is. I forget. This kind of slow bleed down, you can look at Tesla and go, Tesla stock sucks. It does nothing but crash. Here's a reality check that I'm going to try to give, and this is not to put lipstick on a pig, but let's just talk facts. Tesla is up in the last month. Tesla is up approximately 30%. Okay, 30%. In the month of July, Tesla is still green. We're sitting about levels we were sitting at coming into 4th of July, Canada here. So, for all intents and purposes, it's about a month. About July's gains are wiped out essentially. Okay. Year to date, we're still down. Trailing 1 year, we're about break even. I think 3 or 4% positive. So that's all to say that it's a big fat nothing burger trailing 1 year in terms of stock. Okay, now what's changed? Like I said, Tesla Energy was up massively. 16% of Tesla's gross profit this quarter was energy related. 16%. That's up from 11% last quarter. So that's the good. The bad, obviously, is that ex-ZEV credits, ex-regulatory credits, which Trump wants to get rid of, Tesla's gross margin ex-ZEV credits, like I said, has not been lower for a long time. And so that's negative, obviously. And so we talked about margins bouncing back up, but it seems like without ZEV credits, which Trump wants to get rid of, potentially that would come back down, no? Well, look, they have a financing scheme that they got going on, which finally they've implemented. We've been asking for a financing scheme for a while because the problem with lowering your prices continually is you train consumers to not buy your cars. They go, why would I buy one? I can wait 2 months and it'll probably go down another $2,000. Instead, buy down the financing, have a captive financing arm that you can do that with. And Tesla's finally done that. Okay, a lot came from this call, right? Elon again reiterated that that Tesla without FSD is a meaningless. Essentially said, do not invest your money into Tesla unless you believe in FSD. This is the problem with that, is that a lot of people have invested in Tesla on the growth story of auto, okay? And the growth story of auto seemingly is disappearing. But here's what I think. I think Elon hinted at the low-cost compact vehicle coming out first half of next year. That's TBD still. I think just like when we were in the hype pandemonia of COVID in 2021, when Tesla's growth rate was like unsustainably high, 200% or whatever it was, like deliveries were going bananas, right? And people were projecting out the same level of growth for Tesla at that rate that we were seeing in the hype era. I think the opposite, the reverse is now happening, where people think that Tesla is just not going to grow at all, period. And so the market, if you look at EPS estimates, earnings per share estimates, today they're down about 10%. And Tesla stock down about 11%. Here's the thing. The NASDAQ is also down 3.5%. It's one of the ugliest days we've seen in a long, long time for just the stock market. I don't care what stock you're in. If you're in big tech stocks, the Mag 7, you're down. Now, 3.5% implies with a beta of 2, meaning a multiplying factor of 2, Tesla should be down about 7%, 3.5 times 2. Simple math, even I can do it. So if Tesla's down 11%, I only really attribute 4, maybe 4.5% of the red move today to Tesla's earnings. The rest of it, I bake into macro. And macro is ugly right now. Interest rates, by the way, Canadians, if any Canadians in chat, let me know. We got another 25 basis point reduction in interest rates today. So, hallelujah. But, as we look at Tesla, here's what I disagree with, actually, before I forget to even talk about this. Everyone and their mom is now on this this XAI board. Okay, so if you don't know, Elon threw out the idea, and Gally from Hyperchange tweeted it out, and Elon replied to him about, hey, should Tesla invest $5 billion of Tesla's corporate money into XAI as an investment? And everyone and their mom, and I'm guessing a lot of people in this chat, and let me know, are probably for that. Like massively so. I don't think I've seen very many critics of this. I'm going to be one of the few critics on this for now. And that's not just for the sake of trying to be different. Here's what I think. XAI and Tesla undoubtedly should have a partnership, a collab. Grok integrated in Tesla cars only makes sense. Tesla's not going to put in ChatGPT into their cars. Tesla needs to have its own model, and what better one than XAI? But what is the need for investing of capital from Tesla into XAI? And the reason why, did we, how easy do we forget about the Solar City debacle? If you don't know, Tesla bought out Solar City, owned by Kimball Musk et al. And for, oh shit, bird almost killed me. Okay. Solar City, and then essentially there's a litany of lawsuits that came out against Tesla about saying, how could you have just bought out this company with public money? You know, it was just essentially a bailout. The Solar City company was worth nothing close to what it was. And so for that reason, I just don't see any need for an investment into XAI. As a shareholder, you might comment and might say, look, Yash, this is great. I get exposure to XAI through my Tesla stock. And I get it. There's an argument there. But I just don't see the need to open up that can of worms when you can just have a partnership. Like, what is wrong? By the way, sorry, there's semi trucks out there. I don't see anything wrong with having a partnership. But why does $5 billion need to be invested from Tesla into XAI? Again, I'm open-minded on this, so if anyone comments below and wants to persuade me one way or another, please feel free to. I haven't fully made my mind up on this, but I just don't see the need to. And it kind of smells like Solar City. It smells like capital shifting. Like, there's someone that made an argument on Twitter, and they said, look, Elon either will sell Tesla shares eventually and fund his projects, or Tesla Corporation invests into XAI. And I think that is sort of the issue, is that is this investment just happening because it's a Elon closed company? And could the partnership and a collab not, like, what would be the difference? I mean, other than getting upside on XAI. Now I might get a lot of hate for this. And if you're hating on me, I'll probably just tag you to this marker of the video to just say, look, I'm trying to understand both sides of the argument. If you want to persuade me otherwise, feel free to. Just because I don't agree with everything that goes on doesn't mean I'm a hater. I think that can't be said enough. Okay, so that's why I disagree with. But I really want to hear your guys' opinions in the comments. Let me know what you guys think. As always, it's always a crazy day in Tesla land. There's never a day where there's not something going on. Much love. I hope you enjoy the impromptu video with my view, and I'll catch you in the next one. Yeah, signing off. Peace.